Alright, I am back again. I have tried to make a few videos and I've wound up deleting them because, well, I get a little, like always, I get a little too preachy, and something tells me think about it, and usually when I wait a day or two to think about it, I decide probably better off not posting that. I'm going to do a video on a couple topics, and I've hit some of these topics before, but why not do it again? A lot of videos, or a lot of channels do stuff like this all the time, so if it works for the big guys, it can work for me too. I noticed I picked up a subscriber or two. Thank you for joining me. Tell your friends. Hopefully I can provide something you actually can appreciate and can utilize. Topics for the video, and I know I've hit on this, is being stuck living in the past and we're getting stuck in it. And the other one is your unseized opportunities. And they kind of go hand in hand. I was going to do just the unseized opportunities, and I got to thinking about the first part, is like they kind of go hand in hand, and I could add to it, so why not? In the video, plus I couldn't remember if I actually uploaded the video or not, but in my original video, I talked about being stuck in the past and negative experiences and not being able to move on, and how that basically drags you down. And we all know people like that, and I can be guilty of it myself. But there's a little bit more that can be expanded on. There is a phenomenon I have heard fighter pilots refer to as target blindness, where you become fixated on a certain target and you ignore the target that's coming after you. And I don't know any fighter pilots, and so I can't verify this is in fact a term. But essentially that is what's going on with people stuck living in the past. They're so busy focusing on the past, they can't move on. But this applies to other aspects as well. Maybe you are focused on another goal or another thought, and you miss other opportunities. You get stuck living for something that is unobtainable, that you miss opportunities to get something that can bring you happiness that is obtainable. A good example from my own life is, I don't know how many times I've been interested in a particular girl that really was not interested in me, but you know how that is. Meanwhile, you later kick yourself when you realize, yeah, there was someone else who at the same time was interested in me, and in some cases was superior in every way, not just in personality, but in some cases even in looks. But you were so focused on the unobtainable one, if you will, that you overlooked them. Or, as also has happened to me, I was stuck living in the past of some of the past insults I had, and I didn't see myself as being worthy of someone that, quite frankly, I was. And I missed out. You can see how that can be construed as being related, because in a lot of cases, they kind of can piggyback off of each other like that. Because I, again, have had instances where it's like, yeah, I don't have a shot with this person, but I have one with this one. When in reality, the one I thought I had, the girl thought I had a shot with, I didn't, and the one I thought I didn't have a shot with, I did. Try not to let past experiences dictate your life, but by the same token, don't be blinded to other opportunities that can present themselves to you. Because sometimes those those opportunities can be better than anything you ever imagined. Whether it be a job, whether it be as a relationship, whether it be a vehicle even. A lot of times, just a simple opportunity, something that seems very simple that you are overlooking because it doesn't seemingly fit into your grand scheme of things, it can open doors to greater things than you originally intended, or it can open doors to help you in turn achieve your original set goals. You never know where it's going to go. You legitimately don't. It's something that you think, well, there's no way whatsoever this can help me achieve what I was hoping to achieve. And maybe it doesn't, but maybe it gives you a skill set or that can help you, or allows you to network to where you can meet someone who can help you achieve that goal. Or maybe, like I said, it just shows you something, helps you open a door to something better than anything you ever realized. The other part is unseized opportunities. A lot of times, and I'm guilty of this myself, this is kind of like preaching to myself in a mirror. A lot of times it's very easy to want to sit back and wait for opportunities to come to you. Wait for the signs from the universe, if you will, whatever. Instead of just trying to seize your way and trying to make things happen. You know, I'm guilty of it myself, but how many times have you had opportunities and you waited for someone else to open the door for you, or for the door just to open for you, instead of saying, yeah, I'm going to open this door? How many times has something like this happened to you? Don't even want to try to count it myself, because I have a lot of missed opportunities. And I look back now and I realize, had I opened that door, guess what? Some of these goals I had set, I would have been able to achieve by now. But I didn't open that door. I didn't take that first step. In both cases, you cannot allow yourself to be distracted by the unachievable things, living in the past, living for a future that can't be. By the same token, don't be afraid to look for opportunities, to see the opportunities, and to open that door, to take that leap. Because sometimes that can open the door for help you achieve things that you never dreamed possible. Or you can fall flat on your face. I mean, it could happen either way. But it says, Napoleon Bonaparte said, and I haven't read this quote in quite a while, so I may be butchering it, but he who fears defeat is sure of being conquered, something to that effect. And that's very much true. If you don't, for whatever reason, let me rephrase. If you're afraid of being conquered or being defeated, you're probably not going to take the chances you would if you were confident in yourself. By that same token, if you don't let go of the unobtainable, the insecurities, and you don't just reach for the doorknob and actually try to open that door, you're never going to achieve anything except being miserable. these are some thoughts to think of. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get off here and drive. I'm about to the house. Have a good weekend, everybody. Later.